Whoops. Hi guys, my name is Lottie and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul of the books I've bought this year. I have a lot of books that I've actually purchased this year. This is the pile of books I've gotten. Dobby, you need to move, mate. So to start off this book haul, All the Best Liars. This book, I just came across it and it sounds really interesting. That really caught my eye was basically the back of the book, which says tic-tac-toe, 3 girls in a row, 9 years old and inseparable, friends for life, or so they think. I have not read this yet, but basically from what I know, the book is about 3 best friends who just in the last 2 weeks of their school year, a huge fire comes and a whole bunch of stuff happens. I will also say though, I'm not a big fan of, I feel like it's a controversial opinion, but you either love having people, actual people on the front of your books, or you prefer having different things on the cover. The book does have actual people on the cover, but I feel you can't really completely tell, and I quite liked it, and the storyline just sounded really good, so Anyway, the next book, Every Last Word. So this book, I was basically looking for this book. I love Young Sheldon. I don't know if you've seen it, but Young Sheldon is basically a TV show. It is so good. And Missy, played by Reagan, basically has a book club on her Instagram. And this was her November pick for last year, I believe. And it really caught my eye because the main character actually has OCD. And I've talked about this on my Instagram, which is just here. But I have actually been diagnosed with OCD, and so it can be extremely challenging. And having books where I can kind of relate to the characters in that kind of sense and seeing how they deal with things is just, I just like it. And she's the same age as me. She's going through high school. She's got OCD and her friends don't all know about it, and she's trying to figure it out. I will say, I don't know why they're doing this at the moment, but for some reason, some books, do you see how there's this blue thing here? The cover doesn't fully go to the end. Why is it that they do this? I don't fully understand. I don't really it. Just kind of annoys me. Why can't you put it all the way to the end? For months, which is The Counselors, which is actually another Reagan Reward book club pick. I do not remember what month this was, but it's definitely one of last year's, but I don't remember which one it was. This book sounds so interesting to me. I love books about murder and just that kind of thing, but also this book is basically set at just this little town, and I love reading books where it's this little small town and it's all happy and bright, and then all of a sudden something awful kind of happens, or something strange out of the ordinary happens. And in this book, a girl turns up dead in the lake, which really took my eye. I love psychological things, but also murder stuff. I find it really interesting just to see what's happening, but it's also just, I love thrillers and trying to figure out who the killer was before the actual character does. I enjoy that a lot. And it also looks kind of like a summary read, and it is summer here in Australia, so I was kind of hoping to read this before summer ends. The next book I picked up was The Hawthorne Legacy. I will say this book was recommended to me by my best friend, but me being me, didn't realise that I bought the second book in the series and not the first one. So basically, I have the second book in the series and not the first one. So I will either go to the shops and buy the first one, or I will buy the first one on my Kindle. But this series sounds really interesting. It's basically about, there was this billionaire who left his inheritance, and he left it in a game form, because he always had all these grandkids and children doing games and kind of stuff. I don't fully know a lot about it, but it sounds really interesting. So I will kind of update you when I've found the first one and I've read the first one, and then I'll update you about the second one. And I came across this book, and I will say I literally jumped for joy. I was so excited. I've never heard of it, and it sounds so good. Like, I don't think you fully understand how amazing it is. Okay, it's basically the 6 Wives of Henry VIII, and you're all thinking, what's so interesting about that? Let me tell you why this is so interesting to me. Basically, I am a huge music theatre kid. I love it. And Six the Musical, amazing show. Absolutely amazing. It's a show that is based around the 6 wives of Henry VIII. Okay, me being an autistic person, full on, like, this is like a special, like, interest, or like an eye sparkle, as Chloe Hayden says. And it's just, I love it so much. I saw the show 4 times. It's amazing. I love it. So when I came across this book, I kid you not, I started jumping up and down for joy, because I was so excited. Like, so excited. The content, oh my god. So it's written in parts. Each part is about a different queen. So there's part 1, there's part 2, there's part 3, there's part 4, there's part 5, there's part 6. And in each part, it's about a different queen, as you can see here. And they've got different chapters about them. Like, come on. The next book I got is actually for school. I'm doing literature at school, and so we needed to buy Frankenstein. I actually bought this on Amazon, and I will say, if you want to get, like, if you want to be getting school books, like school books that you need to get for school, or you want to get a book but you don't want to spend a lot of money, go on Amazon and wait for sales, because you can get books on Amazon, like the brand new books for $8. Like, that is amazing. Seriously though. So I've got Frankenstein, which I feel like if you don't really know what it is, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we've all kind of heard of Frankenstein, the story, or at least bits and pieces of it. Whoops. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and comment on this video. Please could you subscribe if you want to, no pressure whatsoever. And please follow my Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for watching. Bye.